Breaking news, Prince Harry has just won in the High Court against the Mirror Group newspapers. However, it's only a partial win. Let me explain. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught my eye. And oh my goodness, first and foremost, forgive me for the shaky cam right now. I'm literally on my way to the airport to go to Italy and see my family, but this could not wait. Breaking news, Prince Harry has won in court against the Mirror Group newspaper. You may remember earlier on this year, he took the stand, the first royal member to take the stand in the court in over like 120, 140 years, somewhat along those lines. It was an absolute bloodbath, I thought, but hey, judge was like, nah, I'm still going to give him a partial win. So let me explain. I'm going to look down because I've got my iPad here with all the information, so forgive me. But it's saying that, yeah, Prince Harry wins a partial victory in court battle with Mirror publisher over hacking claims. So he's won the damages against the Mirror Group newspapers as a High Court judge ruled that the publisher's titles accessed his voicemails. So Mr. Justice Fancourt found that 15 out of 33 articles, so just under half, focused on during the trial were the product of hacking from his mobile phone or the product of unlawful information gathering, which I don't get, because every single one, when Prince Harry was, cross-examined, the Mirror Group newspaper was like, well, it was already public knowledge because a similar story came out a couple of days prior to ours being published. So hopefully the Mirror Group newspaper actually appeals this. But anyway, the Justice Fancourt concluded that Hazard's phone was only hacked to a modest extent, so not to the extent that, Hazard was trying to make out, and that this was carefully controlled by certain people at each newspaper, but that this did happen from the end of 2003 up to April 2009. Now, in terms of damages, he was awarded £140,600. Now, before this ruling came out, the judge had ruled that the use of private investigators for unlawful information gathering was an integral part of the system that existed within the three newspapers at the time of the Mirror Group. Of the 51 investigators used by the publisher and mentioned in court, Mr. Justice Fancourt found that 11 of them were very substantially involved in unlawful information gathering for the journalists and editors. Also saying that there was extensive phone hacking by Mirror Group newspapers from 2006 to 2011, even to some extent during the Leveson inquiry into media standards, Mr. Justice Fancourt had ruled. So the Leveson inquiry, that kicked off after the News of the World completely shut down. That was when, the whole phone hacking, journalist kind of situation in the UK really, the shits hit the fan at that point, and the inquiry was set up. To think that journalists, whilst that inquiry was going on, was still kind of taking part in the phone hacking that the inquiry was investigating in the first place is just beyond me, but that's what the judge has said. But yeah, he had arrived in court, the Justice Fancourt, about half an hour ago. So his ruling really was quite quick. It was about half an hour of him basically explaining, I found evidence that there was hacking involved, that it was still going on at the Mirror Group newspaper during the time that Hazard was saying. And as these updates were coming through, I was like, oh my goodness, Hazard's going to win this. He's going to win this. But he didn't win it to the extent that I thought. I thought the way that the judge was going on, that, oh my goodness, Harry's going to win the lot. But no, it's only a partial win, guys, because it's only 15 out of the 33 articles that Mr. Justice Fancourt had ruled were a product of hacking from either Hazard's mobile phone or the product of unlawful information gathering. And again, let me repeat this salient kind of fact as far as I'm concerned. When Hazard was on the stand earlier on this year, I covered it extensively on this on this channel. So if you've not watched those videos, go back, they're in my history. But each and every one, right, we went through as he was on the stand, and he was like, oh, it could only have happened through unlawful information gathering and phone hacking. And the Mirror Group newspaper barrister was like, well, hang on a minute, this story came out like 2 days ago, a week ago. At one point, the barrister turned around and was like, how is this unlawful information gathering when we got the information from you? If I remember rightly, you did an interview with the Associated Press a week prior to one of the contested Mirror articles coming out. And it was like, oh my goodness. I thought it was an absolute bloodbath with Prince Hazard. A lot of us thought that, to the point where we thought, nah, he's lost this. He might as well, he's done at this point. But no, he's won it. So what does that mean for the remaining, I think, 3 or 4 more cases that he's got against the UK media on similar charges of phone hacking and unlawful information gathering? Well, guys, let's put it this way. It's looking good for him at the moment. He's won this one down, 3, 4 more to go, right? However, the next one that's up, as far as I'm aware, is the one against the Daily Mail on Sunday. And you'll remember last week he lost a mini trial of sorts on that one, where he tried to get part of their argument completely thrown out of court. And the judge is like, nah, not having that. And as a result, had to pay approximately £50,000 for the privilege of losing that. But, you know, he's partially won this one against the Mirror. So, guys, he's unfortunately got a shot at the rest of them, right? Now, like I said before, I hope the Mirror Group newspaper appeal this. I really, really do. Part of me thinks, I mean, I'm going to be proper cynical here. Part of me thinks, hang on a minute. Of course, the judge is going to try and partially, at the very least, rule in Prince Hazard's favour, because it was his dad. And who went to the High Court yesterday to, you know, do the rounds and, you know, do a tour? None other than his father, King Charles himself. Is that a coincidence? A pretty conspiracy theory, whatever. I don't think so. But yeah, breaking news, it's just come out that yes, Prince Harry has won a partial victory against the Mirror Group newspapers. 15 out of the 33 articles Justice Fancourt found were a product of hacking, either from his mobile phone or unlawful information gathering, and he's been awarded £140,600. Oh my goodness. It's a shock to me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm shocked at that ruling. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and of course there's going to be more, I'm always on the go here, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. I bet you do on this one. And if you've got some very strong opinions about Hazard winning, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about it, because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.